systolic, we don't move, okay? It's a fluid challenge, that's it. Can you manage that?
Yeah.
Don't lose that airway, it's very difficult.
That's fine.
I remember when I was a kid, I was super proud of my dad. Like I was super sometimes he would come to like sport carnivals and stuff. He'd pop by like if he was in the van or something, and I would be like, look, that's my dad. Like he's here, like super excited.
I just think that she's super resilient, and that kind of amazes me how she's able to get through all that, the stuff that happens, and still keep living and raising kids and stuff.
I'd say I would feel a lot of respect for my parents for what they would put up with at work and how hard they'd have to work, and having to spend time away from family.
It's definitely shaped who I wish to become. Just, looking at my dad and the people he works with.
There's definitely a sense of at the moment, all the time when they're all on shift, there's definitely a moment you feel scared. You don't know whether or not they're coming home.
I was really close with Dad, and he was involved with a lot of my sporting commitments when I was younger. And there'd be sometimes he'd get called into work, like that morning or that night, and I'd obviously been, really excited to go play sport with either Dad as coach or coming to watch me. And then obviously work's pulled him away from being able to do that. So I guess sometimes it's involved a bit of disappointment.
I know personally I wouldn't get invited to certain events because, there'd be underage drinking going on, and because, she'll tell her parents and then we'll get in trouble, and,
And my friends always knew that my dad was a policeman, and they'd still be like, yeah, all cops are bastards. And then they'd look at me and be like, all cops are bastards. I'm like, you don't know, you've met my dad. What do you mean?
When Mum first got diagnosed, I also didn't really understand why she got so mad, because I'm not understanding that that's her PTSD.
So I thought that she was just angry with me all the time or something like that, because I didn't understand what she was going through.
As a little kid, you think, oh, Mum and Dad don't want to tell me about their day. You're probably going to feel pretty disappointed and pretty upset.
I used to, be carefree, not worry about anything. Now I notice I worry about so many little things that could go wrong.
When I was going in high school, I used to tell my friends that I was doing something completely different. I always used to make up excuses because I didn't want them to know that I was going to go see a counsellor.
I had school counsellors in high school, but I didn't really go to see them. I would rather talk to my friends or family or anything like that. I would use something to distract myself, whether it's like playing a game when I was a kid or watching a comedy TV show or something like that, just to like take yourself out of your little world for a moment.
So I would, put my headphones in, shut my door, try and like block out everything. And that was how I dealt with it.